Hi everybody, Akwaba, Karibu, bienvenue. Welcome to your channel. Toto fam, what's happening? So I posted a video a few days ago of the Will Smith debacle at the Oscars 2022. Namely the fact that he slapped Chris Rock on stage for the whole world to see. Since then, there has been a few developments to the story, so I decided to do a quick update and share some of the views that I agree with. I think we had a good laugh at the beginning of Slapgate because let's face it was bizarrely shocking, yet entertaining at the same time. But on a serious note, it is extremely damaging for the Black community. I would personally love for the story to be over, but as long as the Oscars committee has not made a decision on how to appropriately sanction Will Smith, it is still something that will be talked about due to people's interest. So far, this is what happened, right? Yesterday, Will Smith resigned as a member of the Oscars, of the committee at the Oscars, and a few minutes later, after his official post on Instagram, the Oscar announced that they will accept his resignation, but that won't stop them from carrying on with the deliberation on how to sanction him. We keep an eye on the story to see what they come up with. Hopefully, they don't take away his Oscar for King Richard, or they would have to do the same for other actors with shady lifestyles and behaviors. Also, Rick Ross kicked off his American comedy tour in Boston, where he did not use the assault as material but talked about something he was still processing. Also, yesterday, Tony Rock, Chris Rock's brother, made it known how he felt about Will Smith, namely, he'd expected a public apology. He doesn't accept Will Smith's Instagram apology and made it clear during one of his comedy routine that he would defend himself if slapped on stage without mentioning Will Smith. I understand how he feels as a brother, but he's overdoing it, and Chris Rock is grown and he can defend himself, but we appreciate his brotherly love. Other people have also been overdoing it, like comedian Amy Schumer, saying that she was traumatized about Slapgate. Bitch, please. You were not even the one that was slapped, so she's doing way too much. Go have several seats, in my Wendy Williams voice. There are also others like Sheryl Underwood and so forth. These videos that I'm presenting to you are the diverse points raised by LovelyTi, Roland Martin, and Kwame Brown in the videos, whose link I will leave in the description box if you'd like to watch the videos in full.
Having their own opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I don't give a shit. I come on here, I say how I feel. This channel is called LovelyTi, not the internet's TV, right? So I didn't care what side of the fence you were on, if you were team Will Smith or team Chris Rock. I felt like at the end of the day, the slap heard around the world was totally uncalled for and it was not okay. And given that setting, it just wasn't okay. And it wasn't because there were white people in the audience. Like I told you on my last stream, I don't care what white people think. It's about, you know what I'm saying, carrying yourself a certain way and carrying yourself as an adult, regardless of the environment. I don't care if this was the BET Awards, the Oscar Awards, or your child's school play. Act accordingly, especially once you get to a certain age, right? So I just find it very interesting how like everything is shifting. It's almost like, because not all the celebrities can't shut up, honey. Child, they're all coming out with think pieces. You got celebrity comedians now talking about they're scared. But when I said this what was this? Monday, I was reaching. Remember I said I'm confused as to why a lot of these Instagram comedians and even other comedians are co-signing this. So by that logic, if y'all crack a joke, should we just be able to walk up there and smack y'all? Because remember, a lot of them were co-signing this bullshit. The only person I saw that same night who was like, no, this is not cool, was Eric Benet. Y'all may not like Eric Benet, but the truth is the truth no matter who tells it. So now, child, they got Sheryl Underwood out here crying tattooed tears, talking about she's scared she might get slapped. I said, okay, sis, go off. Let me show you what Sheryl Underwood had to say. This came out earlier today. I said, oh, so she's scared now? Interesting. Not saying that she's one of the ones laughing or co-signing, because I don't know what she was doing. I don't follow her. But I just find this interesting how like the attitudes are changing. Here goes Miss Underwood.
say this as a comic. I am afraid now to get on a stage because on my third show where everybody been drinking, if you don't like my joke, do you now believe that you can get up and slap me? This ain't cool.
All right. So y'all see Cheryl Underwood. Now she's worried about getting slapped, like I said on Monday. But let me keep it real, okay? Bless her heart. I know you're worried, ma'am, but do your shows sell out like that? Like, I'm not being shady. I'm keeping it real because that's what I do here. In my whole life, I have not had one friend, one coworker say, I'm going to the Cheryl Underwood comedy show. I'm just saying. Not saying that, somebody may not be mad and walk up and hit her. I hope nobody would do that. But I think you're safe, sis. I think you're okay. I don't see anybody coming out the woodwork to slap you. Yeah, I think you're safe. But I get your point. But I think you're one of the safer comedians, okay? You're not Kat. You're not Dave Chappelle. I can see a bunch of trans people running after Dave Chappelle if he ever decides to go back on tour. I can see him not being as safe. But I think you're fine, Cheryl. I think you're fine, ma'am. So I don't know. I just found this very interesting that so many people now coming out, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to speak on it. Oh, shit. Will Smith got a lot of people eating this week, and I'm not mad, okay? So I'm just saying. I mean, am I wrong? Have y'all put a teacup if you had a friend say, I'm going to the new Cheryl Underwood comedy tour? I've never had it happen. I've had friends say they're going to go watch, Chris Rock and Cat Williams and Lunel. I've never heard comedy tour and Cheryl Underwood in the same breath in my friend group. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We all watch her on TV. I think she was on The Talk. We've watched her on there. But, as far as, people buying tickets, I think she's safe. She's relatively safe. Okay? Now, this is the thing that's like cracking me up right now, right? So Tony Rock, he damn sure ain't about to let none of this go to waste. He finally has spoken up. As we all know, Chris Rock was spotted in Boston. He did a show. It was sold out. The tickets were going for upwards of $1,000. A lot of people enjoyed the show, even when somebody was like, fuck Will Smith. Chris Rock is now being touted as, the good guy. He told the audience member, he told the heckler, no, there's no need to say fuck Will Smith. We're not thinking about the Smiths right now. So it's really funny how the media has just turned this whole thing around, right? Well, Tony Rock said, I don't give a damn. Fuck Will Smith and Jada too, okay? Tony Rock is on tour right now, currently with Samoa and a few other people. And Tony Rock, he went in. Let me go ahead and share this with y'all really quick. Give me just a second. Share my screen. Tony Rock said, today I got time, cuz, okay? He said that. Let's see here. Good old Tony. Some of y'all didn't know Tony Rock existed. Some I didn't know he had a brother. There's literally like 10 of them. There's a lot of rocks.
Pop for the rest of the year. Let's set some ground rules right now, y'all. Let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're going to walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit with these motherfucking hands. Oh, we don't pop the rest of the year, nigga. Cause your bitch gave you a side eye? Oh, it's a lot of rock brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of rock brothers. It's 10 of us, motherfucker. You want to see all the rock brothers. You gonna be like, I ain't even know that nigga was a rock brother. That nigga a rock brother? That's a rock brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just want to let y'all know That shit ain't gonna ride. That shit ain't gonna ride, nigga. I don't got a lot of shit to lose, nigga. Some more gonna have me on the tour regardless. Y'all might never see me on TV again, man.
Saying, Roland, thank you for not throwing Will under the bus and throwing Chris under the bus, but also being willing to hold them accountable. And I'm gonna say this, and it's just understand. I've communicated with both men this week, and this is what I said, and this is not, and I'm doing this for a reason. And I very rarely share with you the celebrities that I text. But I said to both of them, just checking on you. Because black men need to check on each other. I am not on Team Will or Team Chris. I'm with Will and Chris. We make a mistake when we play the games that they are playing, wanting us to pick. Are you with Chris? Are you with Will? No, we can be with both. People make mistakes all the time. And I'm not going to sit here and I've seen the video and I understand why Chris Rock didn't talk last night. Because Chris Rock has also talked before about him being bullied and going to therapy. And I'm quite sure that situation was traumatic for him because it was a flashback. But his children were also watching. And how he handled it showed how a man is to handle certain things when they come your way. He could have been rolling around that stage. But what I want everybody watching right now and listening to understand is what we cannot do is lose sight of the battles that we are currently in. I cannot listen to people talk about how traumatized they are because of what they saw on Sunday when Will Smith walked up, when we still continue on this show videos of police rolling up on black people in unmarked cars, shooting them in their driveways, killing them, and then those folks and their families having funerals. And you dare say to me that somehow you are more traumatized by what happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock than that? When the study comes out and they show us that when the people heard about COVID and how it had a disproportionate impact on people of color, how they gave less of a damn about COVID when they found out it hurt black people and brown people more than anybody else.
Preach.
I cannot sit here and listen to people talk about how, oh my God, what do we tell our kids about this when none of you stepped out there and protested when the Senate did not move on the George Floyd Justice Act after you witnessed what happened to George Floyd in 2020 and you were silent? I'm just as traumatized as the video of the young black boy who was fishing and a white man came out and cussed him out and demanded to see his license and began to say, you don't belong here. And the young brother said, I live in this neighborhood. Don't tell me you are so traumatized by what happened on Sunday, yet you are silent by what happens to black people on a daily basis. I simply cannot accept that. Just like I do not want to hear you talk about the atrocities in the Ukraine and how we must stand with them, and you have said nothing about South Sudan, nothing about Ethiopia, nothing about Nigeria, nothing about Cameroon. So what I'm saying to black folks, don't you fall for the okie doke and have folk play you to cause you to trash Will or Chris in an effort to help them do the same. Brother can make a mistake, but a brother can redeem himself. Brother can do something and can come back stronger than he was before. But we better be very careful when we allow ourselves to be played by other folk for their interest who never gave a damn.
Everybody's laughing and talking about Brother Will Smith. Will Smith just proved everything I was saying correct. And Chris Rock did the same thing. He just proved everything I said correct. People get slapped every day, B. White people fight and slap people all the time. Go to a white bar on the weekend. It's almost known that some of these men are gonna get drunk and fight. And it's not overblown in the media. It's not made to seem like this doesn't happen amongst men. But for some reason, there's an extra effort
Gave a damn about
that every woman would want to have. And you sitting there embarrassing this brother like this? So while all of you ladies thought that that was strength, oh, Will Smith is so strong. He sat there and heard his wife out. Even after she cheated, he heard her out. Now, ladies, let's get fucking for real. What happens when you find out your man cheated? The first thing most of you ladies do is get violent. The first thing you ladies do is throw some shit around, bust the windows out his car, cut up his tie, burn his Jordans, bleach his Jordans. Denzel said it, at your highest moments, the devil will attack. So at the highest moment, this little skinny snake made a joke about a man's wife that he himself know that right now Will Smith is in a place that no man would ever want to be. But instead of leaving this man alone, you want to make jokes about it. And it ain't no damn joke if a woman cheat on you. That's hurtful. And vice versa. It's just men, we're not able to express ourselves no more. If we get loud, if we punch something, if we slap the shit out of a woman, it's looked at different than if they slap the shit out of us. Women are able to get their rage out. He deserved to be pulled hot grits on and all kind of shit. For the same exact behavior. And Chris Rock also showed another ugly truth about us black men. Chris Rock, you made a poor joke. Okay. A person don't have to accept or like your joke. But when somebody is approaching you in that manner, and after you get the side of your face slapped, somebody trained and took the bite out you, Chris Rock, ain't no way in the fucking hell you gonna walk up on me and just slap me and I'm not at least gonna poke you in your eye. Ain't no way in the hell you gonna walk up on me and slap me and I'm at least gonna scratch the side of your face. Ain't no way in the hell. I'm gonna try something. Fuck how you took the joke. I could apologize later. I don't know why you slapped me, nigga. You should have came up talking. But after that slap, well, first of all, my hands would have went up. Hold on, nigga, I was just joking. But you had no defense. So what a woman should do is look at you, Chris Rock, and say, oh no, he's a provider. But no, this nigga done lost all sense of what a protector is. Cause there ain't no motherfucking way, dog. If you didn't have the money that you had, and you didn't have the so-called influence that you had, would you let a man walk up to you and slap you in your face? No, you would not. So it's all about money. They train to bite out you niggas and make you niggas good boys over money. And I'm
In my opinion, they very much explained very well and covered all the important points of the Slapgate. For the most part, I agree with the opinion. Looking at everything, I believe they both knew what they were doing. It was planned and they were told what to do. However, somewhere it backfired in a reaction they intended. It seems to be some sickening, humiliating ritual imposed on white people to black people. Another black on black crime perpetrated on a global scale, where not only one of the most powerful and rich black man in Hollywood is reduced to being a common thug on the street, with results to violence to solve any issue, reinforcing or creating the stereotype of the angry black man. And whilst the other is being slapped like a child in front of the entire world, planting the seed to question his manhood by his peers and his authority by his family, his daughters, and his partner. Basically being emasculated for the world to see. As well he's been enduring for the past few years with Jada cheating on him and his appearance on the Red Table Talk. Let me remind you to remain critical to the real issues in the world, as I feel that this might be a distraction to bigger sociopolitical economic changes upcoming in the future. I've also included the reaction of Denzel Washington that came up today whilst I was editing this video. Thanks for watching.